So thank you so much to Emma, to Jenny, Stephanie, and Malena. I got one more order. So thank you so much, Annie. She shopped on our sale that started today. So if you're interested to get a 15% discount, make sure to check it out on our website, willwa.com, to grab some goodies. Hey guys, welcome to a new studio vlog. This week is the last week before I go on my vacation, and I probably have said that before because this year my summer vacation is divided into 3 different chunks. So I have already been on my first vacation, and now it will be my second, which is more fixing kitchen and hopefully resting a little bit. And my third will be going to France to visit my sister and her family and hopefully her new baby. It's due the 12th of August and we're coming the 15th, so I hope that the baby has already popped out by then, but we will see. So this week is a little bit more like fixing stuff that needs to be done before the vacation, prepping this video to go up when I'm away, and also like Instagram posts and that kind of stuff. It's not that long time. I will only be away 2 weeks and I will probably be at home. So if something happened, I could probably fix it, but I still need to do some, like a lot of computer work to prepare. I hope I will have time to do some illustrating on the sticker sheet as well, but we will see. I did draw one girl yesterday, and when I was almost finished, my Procreate program suddenly just froze. I could not do anything on the actual image. I could press the menu and stuff, but the image was frozen. I could not move or change or draw. So I'll have to look into that and see if it's still locked. But I hope we can fix that so we can draw together. In this video, I'll show you my process books, and also we will glue in some of the patterns from the letter and typewriter collection into my new process book, which is this one. It's a little bit thinner than the other ones. Here is my collection of process books. It started with this one, which actually was my first bullet journal, and in my bullet journal I glued in the patterns that I was making because I was just starting out in 2017, and it was very fun to add them to my bullet journal. But I thought, wouldn't it be nice to just have the patterns separately so I can see the process, which is why I call it the process book. So this was the first one. It's only like half full of patterns because I have a lot of bullet journal spreads. So these 3 are full, and it's a quite big chunky stack of books. Okay, so I always did this calendar for the month so that I see that we started a new month. I used one specific color for the whole month, so it was easy to know, and I wrote the date, and these ones are your sketches, so that's why I could make so many. And then I always write a small note of what I was thinking and how it was going and that kind of stuff, like if I like the pattern, if I'm gonna save some patterns. So here I was trying out for floral label pattern. First I just wanted to see what size it should be, like labels, and then I tried to make it fit nicely. After I found quite good sizes and shapes, I started to adding the flowers, like where should the flowers be, how should it look like, still just sketches. But then I drew some flowers to fit in the corner. So here are the different colors, adding the flowers in different position. And I also tried different ways of having the frames. I did try the watercolor flowers that I had for this is for the wedding wedding series I have. I really liked it, but it did not really fit with the rest of the collection, so I went with these florals, which are a little bit more sketchy, because then it fits nicely with this creative wall. And here you can see that I started with like a red, pink, and tried different colors, ended up on the mint green, developed the florals more, and decided the colors. And here I did tests of the sizes, and in the beginning I thought I was only gonna have like pencils in different colors because I thought that would be very cute, but when I tried it out I thought it was a little bit boring, so I did also try adding like markers and different type of pens. So I went with this one, I guess. Let's see, yeah, here, this one. So as you can see, it goes through different stages of testing it out and trying different colors, and just a long process before you have a pattern that you're finished with. So this collection was very big and it took so long time. So I think, let's see, yeah, here we have this one. It's a little bit funny comment. I really liked how it turned out, so I said it turned out great, but each sticker, like each of the individual stickers, took so long time because there are so many details in it, which is very true. I was working on this for so long, but I always think it's worth it, because when I'm happy with a sticker sheet or a washi tape, I don't care how long time it takes. I just want to be like proud of it and happy with it, because then I feel very good at selling it to you guys, because I have worked until I'm happy with it, until I think it's perfect. I would like to be faster, but that's how I am. Oh, here we continue. Okay, so we're in September. 10th of September I finished this one, and we started in, I think it was May. Let's see. Ooh, I'm starting to get hungry. So 18th of May and 10th of September, so it's June, July, August, September. So it's 4 months, but I also had a vacation, so maybe 3 months. So as you can see, it takes a very long time. I do have it planned to finish a collection in 2 months, but I can never do that, so I always go over, which means I'm always a little bit late and always a little bit stressed. So that's why we did, like on this year, we decided to only have 2 collections so I could catch up, but I'm still behind, even though I only had 2 collections. Now you see a little bit of the process. I always like to go back and check it and get inspired, because sometimes when you're doubting yourself and thinking that you're not good enough or you have not done anything good, it's nice to look back at previous patterns, previous ideas, and I just get inspired. So as you can see, this one is like a sketchbook, which was super hard to get things straight. So I had to measure, like when I did these calendars, I had to measure everything, like just to get a straight line I have to measure here, and it took forever. So I'm very happy that I went with a dot grid. It was so much easier. Now I do have line paper, which is okay, but dot grid is best for this, since you can put it in both this direction and this direction. But I took an old one that I had lying around, so that's what we're going with. I just wanted to give you a heads up that I will be showing you some old clips, and they are a little bit dark. I did film this already in February, so it was dark outside, and I also filmed it on my kitchen table, which is black. and that was not a good idea, and I have not done it since because the footage is very dark on the table and very bright on the paper, which is the washi tape strips, so it's a little bit hard to see the patterns, but I just wanted to show you a little bit of that, so just prepare for a little bit of a weird lighting situation, but I hope you can enjoy it anyway. Hey guys, I just wanted to show you all the test prints that I have made. So I sorted them for the different months, and then I discarded like half of it because I cannot save everything. I still will like minimize this as well, but I will have to do that later when I'm ready to glue it into my process book. I did the same with the sticker sheets. So I have the process like from early sketch phases when I'm trying to figure out how to place the stuff to then the like finished pieces. Let's see, which of course I can find. Anyway, they're here somewhere. Yeah, here. So here's my first one, and here's my second one. And this is actually how I started bullet journaling. This was the first time I ever did it. So here is my first weekly layout, and I continued this for a very long time before I even had a lot of here's the crystal trees. It's very hard to see. It's a light blue background. I mean, I wrote so much. So here is one of the first patterns that I made. And as you can see, there are many patterns that I have not used. So I want to like tape them in because it's very fun to have in the future. This is the green mosaic, and I asked my friends and family which one they liked the best. So this one won and this one won, but I really like this one with the pink and the orange. I think it was so fun, but I made this one instead. I don't know when I stopped with the weekly. Like half the book is actually weekly spreads, but then after a while I switched into a separate bullet journal so I could have my process book as a pure book of like reflecting and adding the patterns. Here we have the mushroom collection, or the forest collection, and already then I had this idea with the colorful splendor pattern, but I decided to do it later. I just want to show you the golden Luna, how it looked like in the beginning. So this was the initial sketch. I saw this pattern I saw this ring pattern on my lamp, and then I thought, what if you fill in some of the parts, like a moon face, and turned out very nice, but of course I changed it into this. Quite happy I did, since it's been our bestseller. Not anymore, but it has been for a very long time. It's been a long time since I looked through these books. So number 2, I think it's just a pure, what do you call it, process book. So many patterns in these books. I'm very happy that I documented it, so that's why I'm always saving. Every time I print out, I save it, and then when the collection is finished and I know which pattern is the finished one, I do like this, that I sort it into the months, and then I sort it into the days, and then I decide which pattern, which of the test patterns to save to see how it changed. So during the weekend, I glued in some of the washi strips and sticker sheets that I had collected for a very long time. So we started in September and glued in washi. I haven't written anything, so I always leave a little bit of space here to leave some comments and talk about the one that I chose, which I always put a small star next to it. So I always do this one on the right side because it's so bulky here. As you can see, I glued in a lot, which makes it a little bit hard to draw lines on this side. So I do it on this side. And then I'm just continuing. So the ones I glue in is 1/4 of all the sample or test prints that I do. So I had to take a long time to select which ones I want to save. And here was a year over. I still had some pages left, as you can see, but it was so bulky I can barely close it. And it's really too full already, so I decided to stop at the end of the year and to start in a new one. This one my mother found in the attic, so I thought, even though it's like lines, I thought I could use it because I haven't found any good ones. I would like to have someone that could expand, so probably like a ring bound notebook or something, but I haven't got anyone yet, so I just decided to go with this one. So it will probably just fit a year or maybe even half a year, since this year I also did this letter set, as you probably remember. So this one will take a lot more space to when I glue it in, and also the papers are so thin, so I actually, as you can see here, it bleeds through like crazy, so I'm only putting on one side, which is also going to make this notebook not last very long. But I think it's best because it would just annoy me if I have the color shining through the washi tapes and sticker sheets. So that's what I decided to do, and I'm quite happy with it. And I'm gonna continue with this. I have done January and now it's time for February. So I divided it this is the February one, and this. And here we have the March one. I actually chose to only write January instead of making this calendar that I have done for since the beginning. I thought it was a bit unnecessary since I don't use it. So right here you can see, started with just the black and white sketches. Then I added colors, and here we have the finished one. I just finished putting everything in. I'm super happy that I managed to finish everything. It took quite some time, and this book will not last that long since it's already like, is it 1/3 is I used, so I hope it will last the whole year, but probably not, since I can only use one side. It goes by much faster. It feels super, super good. It has been lying around for such a long time, so I'm very happy that I finally managed to do it. And now I can put it away and don't feel bad about having it lying around anymore. So, yay! Hey guys, remember I told you that we are renovating the kitchen in our summer house? So I just found a tool on IKEA website, like a drawing tool. So I did a little test. It's not like the actual thing that we're gonna have, but it's to see the measurements and to see how it looks like. And it was really, really good to use. I mean, it was a little bit tricky in the beginning to know how to move the stuff, but I figured it out, and I think it turned out pretty nice. I just want to show you how it looks like so far. See, it's not the best to film the screen, but I hope you can see it. So this shape is the existing kitchen here, and here is the oven, like the old-time oven that is that we are removing, which means that we have this extra space here. So this is what we have been thinking about, adding like the fridge in here instead, and the oven, and here's the microwave. Let's see, maybe just zoom in. So it's very nice because you can really feel how the room will be instead of when you're drawing yourself. It's always that you have to imagine. It will not be like these colors, and it will not be exactly the same cupboard, but we want to have some glass in the middle to make it a little bit like airier and lighter. So here we have the sink. It will not be this one, but this was the only one they had in the right size, so we're gonna reuse the ones that we have now. And here's the dishwasher, and here will be like the food cabinet, and here we added the glass ones again. I don't know if we want that, or maybe like a shelf. Yeah, we will see, but it's a very nice tool. So if you're gonna renovate your kitchen, try it out. It was pretty fast to learn, and it's giving you a little bit more of a measurement, like a feel of how it will look like and what will actually fit. Just wanted to show you because I think it looks very nice and I'm very excited. So they came yesterday and started it. So they had to, because it's an oven, like where you put the fire in, that kind of oven that you like bake breads and stuff. So it's very old, and it's a big space, as you can see, and also the chimney, like the pipes goes up, and it was a big chunk of bricks and concrete and that kind of stuff. So they took that away on the attic and took the chimney away on ceiling, and gonna cover it for now until we have what we need, because we're gonna fix the kitchen and also this kind of fireplace we're gonna do in the other side of the kitchen, which is the living room. So they took that away, and now they're gonna start on the kitchen area today. So it's super excited. I have not seen any pictures yet, but I hope my father's gonna take some because he's there and supervising, helping, and that kind of stuff. Like, they're really fast at removing stuff, so we're gonna have to quickly decide what kind of wooden floor we want, what we want on the walls, what color. So me and my mother are going today to a color shop, I don't know what it's called, but to see if we can get some samples, because we're thinking about some sort of green. We have not really agreed yet. My father wants more like a blue green, and I want more like a forest green, and I don't know what my mother wants, so we will see. I guess we have to meet somewhere in the middle, but we will see. It's very exciting, but now it's 10:30 and I have not really started working yet, so I have to start now. I was illustrating yesterday and was drawing this girl, and then suddenly my Procreate just stopped working. And I don't know, like the iPad in itself is working, but the app is not working, like the Procreate app. Like nothing is happening. And I'm stuck. So I guess I have to restart it or something. I don't know. But she turned out very nice. I think it's very hard to see here, but I mean, she has a darker skin tone, but there's a lot of details on the hair and some shadows and stuff, and you cannot see anything when I'm filming. Anyway, you have to see later when I print it out. Okay, wish me luck. It works! Yay! Okay, so it's not working. Miss Pen. So maybe we'll have to draw later. Because now my pen is not working. I have to ask Dean what to do, because I don't know. I think it's like fully charged, but it's not syncing. Oh, always problems. You know, I have trouble finding time and actually taking the time to draw. I get a little bit scared because I'm not the best at drawing. I'm not like a pure illustrator. I'm more like a pattern designer, which means that I like to do, fill up spaces and not do like individual illustrations, even though I think it always turns out nice after I have done it. But I'm always scared that it will not, since it's not my main area. I'm getting better at it, but I'm always having trouble sitting down and draw. So if I don't manage to fix the pen, I will actually end the vlog here. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget that we have a summer sale now in July, so make sure to check it out. It ends on the last day of July, so you will have some time when this video goes up to check it out. It's on our website, and there you get 15% off. So make sure to go to our website, willwa.com, and check it out. I hope that you will have a lovely summer. Okay guys, bye.